guys, this month at Enjoying Early Childhood, we are focused on 4 different letters. We do that just as our way of highlighting these certain letters. It's not the only time we expose them to these letters, but we use a specific time of day to really highlight the characteristics of each letter in different words and images and vocabulary and all of that go along with that letter. Know what they are? Letter L, letter J, I, and H. I don't particularly do the alphabet in order. I do it more like what sounds are easier or what shapes are easier to recognize. I've just done my own little study and pulled pieces from different best practices that I've seen out there and created a list that I thought went well with the curriculum that I have created for you guys. And I am going to use this old school method of this CD here because I've connected with this company, Celebrate, and they sent me all the books and all the CDs. This is what I used when I was teaching in the classroom. And it is something that if you have some extra money to invest, it is a good company to put that money towards so that you have these books to be able to just have like a cohesive system that you're using throughout your daycare in teaching your letters, your colors, your shapes, and your numbers, nursery rhymes, and all of that stuff. It comes with a lot. Plus, they have the digital version and printables that you can use. So anyways, we're going to put this in my handy dandy record player over here. I don't know for copyright if it's going to let me have these words. I hope so. Larry Lion, look down in your well. Wish for all the things you love that start with letter L. Lemon drops, lollipops, lemonade for sale. These are all my favorite things that start with letter L. And I introduced this book to them on Monday because we're going to do the letter L all week long. We're going to talk about how it looks. We're going to talk about the pictures, the images, whatever we see. We're going to have conversations about those things. We're going to talk about what they know about a lion, what they know about a wishing well, and what a well does. I'll leave this up to you, but I also like to come up with hand motions that will go along with some of our images because that keeps them engaged as we're singing the song. So you can have the class help you come up with what kind of hand motions you're going to do for well. He's daydreaming here, so y'all, they can put their head down like they're dreaming. Lemon drops and lollipops, they could act like they're licking the lollipop. Lemonade for sale, they can act like they're drinking. Then these are all my favorite things that start with letter L. You can teach them how to make a heart, which is perfect because they're going to be going into Valentine's next month, and we're going to be doing the shape of the heart next month, so it's a little introduction into that ahead of time. I will say the hardest part about these songs is the first 2 times it sings it, you're singing it with them, and the 3rd time you're singing it just with the instrumental behind you. It's a little hard in the beginning of the week, but by the end of the week, you got it. Especially if you continue to use this over and over in your classroom. And if you follow along with my curriculum, we utilize our letter of the week when we come back in from outside. We sit down, we sing our letter L song. We use this, but use whatever letter chart, letter song, letter whatever that you have. I like to use this because I had the whole set and it just kept something flowing and consistent, and then I just built a routine around it. So on Monday when we sit down, I'm looking at the images. On Tuesday when we sit down, we'll sing the song and try to make the letter L's with our body. On Thursday we sing the song and then we do another activity or game with letter L. I think you get the point. If you comment EEC, I'll give you some information so you can actually get into my curriculum and you can see like what the actual lessons are. So I'll have something that's very similar, like the structure of what I do, but then next week it's not going to be letter L. It'll be one of our other letters that we're learning. So now we're doing the same activities, but we're replacing it with a different letter to keep it fresh and alive. If you're wanting a copy of these books specifically that's from Celebrate, comment alphabet and I will send you over some information so you can connect with them if you're trying to invest in the actual physical books. If you're wanting the digital version, I suggest hang tight because I'm working something out with them so that you guys can have the free digital for a year. Not speaking out of turn. Is that the saying? Anyways, either way, follow before you go.